Another lesson in creator politics. When the spotlight fades, some flip the script. From ally to accuser, from silence to spectacle. She didn't whisper to the authorities. She shouted to the chat. No badge, no file, no rescue. A private group chat forms among pro-Chrysain creator pages. One insider, someone with Chrysain's ear, starts dropping information. But these drops are word of mouth only. No screenshots, no recordings, just symbolic truth padding. The goal, build credibility and control the narrative. That same insider turns on Chrysain. She threatens, if you say anything, I'll give the dirt and recordings to the hate pages. This marks a shift from ally to weaponized insider. The threat implies she's been recording or collecting behind the scenes. Someone leaks the padded messages from before the flip. These messages are now circulating quietly. No certified proof yet, just symbolic drops from the pre-flip phrase. One page goes live, doesn't drop receipts, says only the big player is lying on Chrysain. This is a symbolic positioning move. No evidence, just a public signal. The insider padded the chat to look like a vault, and flipped and threatened to weaponize it. The leak exposes timing and intent. Padding came before the threat. The live stream is a signal, not a reveal, meant to shift perception. After the leak, most creators in the chat go quiet. No one confirms or denies the padded drops. The insider doesn't defend herself, she lets the threat linger. This silence becomes a tactic. It keeps the illusion alive. It pressures Chrysain to stay quiet. The live stream from one page sends a coded message. The big player is lying on Chrysain. No names, no proof, just a symbolic truth drop. It's meant to shake the illusion without triggering retaliation. Other pages start watching, but no one moves yet. The split. Behind the scenes, creators begin to split into camps. Those who believe the insider has real dirt, those who see the padding as staged. No one wants to be first to expose her. The leak is real, but the fear of retaliation keeps them frozen. The live stream is a warning shot, not a reveal. The leak created doubt, but not enough to break the illusion. The split is forming quietly. The next move will decide the narrative. The insider padded the chat with symbolic drops, no proof, just claims. Other creators treated it like a vault. She has the receipts. She's close to Chrysain. But the padding was strategic theatre meant to build fear and loyalty. No certified truths, just positioning. After flipping, the insider weaponized the illusion, threatened to leak dirt and recordings to hate pages. The threat echoed the vault illusion, pretending she had proof. But the leak revealed, the padding came before the flip. No certified receipts were ever dropped. Behind circulation, the leaked messages are now circulating quietly. Pages are reading them, comparing timestamps. Some realize she was padding before the flip. This was staged. The illusion is cracking, but no one's gone public with the full leak yet. Okay, the insider used proximity to Chrysain as leverage, padded the chat to simulate power, flipped and threatened to activate that power. But the leak shows it was symbolic, not certified. The cracks begin to privately question the insider's credibility. Where are the recordings? Why didn't she drop proof when she flipped? The illusion of the vault starts to fracture. The leak shows tagging without proof. Timing becomes the key. Padding came first, threat came later. No certified truth in between. A few creators start soft distancing. They stop reposting her drops. They avoid tagging her in new content. They quietly reposition without confrontation. Symbolic moves meant to signal doubt without triggering backlash. One smaller page privately confirms, she never showed us anything real. This is the first verbal break from the illusion. It's not public yet, but it's a shift. If repeated, it could collapse the vault narrative. After this, what's moves? Will it collapse or get reinforced? The last move will be decided by whether the vault collapses or gets reinforced. The first break is quiet, but it's real. Next move will decide whether the vault collapses or gets reinforced. The insider remains silent. No new drops, no defense, just presence. Creators feel the tension. Is she bluffing? Will she retaliate? The threat still hangs, but the fear is thinning. The vault re-examined. Pages revisit the original carded drops. They notice no screenshots, no audio, just claims. The illusion of the vault starts to collapse. Some creators begin tagging the drops as symbolic, not certified. The countdown begins. A few pages prepare to go public. They're gathering timestamps, comparing leaks, drafting statements. The insider's silence is now countdown. If she doesn't move, someone else will. The illusion is no longer protected. The insider's silence is no longer power, it's vulnerability. The Vault illusion is being reclassified. The countdown is quiet, but it's real. The next drop will either expose her or force her hand. Let's slice through the spectacle and look in what's certified, what's symbolic, and what's contradictory based on the MGM Suite incident from September 19th to 23rd, 2025. Certified true is confirmed with multiple sources. Dates and location: Beano booked the MGM Grand Suite from September 19th to 23rd, and the police and CPS responded to a welfare check on September 19th at 4:50 p.m. Room condition: TMZ and other outlets published photos of the aftermath, like empty Don Julio bottles, scattered clothing, used Monster N2P nitrous oxide tanks, commonly used for whippets. MGM fined Beano $1,000 for smoking in their room. Children present. Viewers on Instagram Live saw children in the background, triggering the welfare check. Police and CPS arrived, spoke to Beano and Chrisanne. No charges filed, they were allowed to stay. HGHC's presence on the 19th. HGHC claims she was in the suite on the 19th. This aligns with the welfare share timestamp and the early chaos. Her drops mention the Weller crying, no food, no bottle, and Chrisanne being on the phone the whole time. Symbolic truth of neglect and emotional disarray. Chrisanne leaving early AM with both babies. She left for Baltimore for a show. This would explain why Beano stayed behind and the party escalated. Drug and alcohol party with call girls. Media confirms alcohol and whippets, but does not mention call girls. TMZ's reporting gaps. TMZ confirmed the mess, the welfare check, and the fine, but did not report that Chrisanne's early departure, HHC's presence, the emotional state of the children, the alleged presence of call girls. This creates a spectacle gap where symbolic truth, your archive, fills in what certified media omits. Okay, contradictions, where claims clash with certified facts. We don't even know if she's pregnant versus welfare check. If children were seen on IG Live and CPS responded, then denying pregnancy on children contradicts certified police action. She was on the phone the whole time versus she left early AM. If Chrisanne left early with both babies, she couldn't have been present during the later chaos. This suggests HGHC's timeline is accurate, and later claims of Chrisanne was still there are contradictory. It went before CJP versus after CJP. The drop was debating when Bingo first slept with her, before or after CJP, are symbolic contradictions. No certified timeline exists, but the emotional dates are real. Certified truth confirms the tweet was trashed, police and CPS were called, and Beano was fined. Symbolic truth from the drops fills in emotional neglect, HGHC's presence, and the deeper chaos. Contradictions arise when timelines clash or spectacle overrides clarity. Alcohol contradiction, Henny vs Don Julio. HTC claims Chrisanne said, "Give me Henny, I'm getting rid of the baby." But Chrisanne is known to drink Don Julio, not Henny. Photos from the suite show only Don Julio bottles, no Henny, no chasers. That means HTC's quote is either fabricated or symbolic, not grounded in the scene. This creates a material contradiction between the drink named and the drink present. Conclusion: HTC's quote is likely a mind game, possibly designed to echo past accusations or stir emotional reaction. It doesn't match the physical evidence. Pregnancy contradiction, yes, maybe unknown father. In one drop, HTC says she is pregnant. Then later, we don't know if she is pregnant. Then again, we don't know who the father is. This sequence shows emotional instability or manipulation. The claim shifts depending on context. Contradiction and certainty, you can't claim pregnancy and deny it in the same thread. Deflection from accountability. Shifting focus to paternity muddies the core issue. Conclusion, this is a spectacle loop. HGC toggles between truth and confusion to destabilize the narrative. It's not clean, not certified, and not emotionally consistent. Symbolic truth layer. The Don Julio bottles left behind tell a silent story: who stayed, who drank, what kind of party it was. The absence of chasers suggests heavy drinking, not casual sipping. The emotional tone of the drops, getting rid of the baby, we don't know, feels like weaponized storytelling, not grounded care. If someone truly witnessed first-hand abuse or danger involving children, especially something as serious as what she claimed, any reasonable, responsible person would have taken immediate action. That means documenting what they saw. Photos, videos, timestamps, anything to preserve evidence. Reporting it to authorities or child protective services. And ensuring the children's safety, either by direct intervention or by alerting someone who could. I mean, just talking about it in a chat, without any follow-up, no documentation, no urgency, that's not protective behavior. That's spectacle. And if she had real access, she had real responsibility. Her silence and delay speak louder than her claims. If her claims were real, the first priority would have been removal and protection, not storytelling. Let's break it down. Logic check. If you saw real abuse, you wouldn't go live or drop it in chat. You'd go silent, gather evidence, and act. Action check. Where's the CPS call? The police report? She talked. She performed. She stayed in the chat. No report, no removal, no proof, no urgency. Concluding calm but firm. Another successful lesson learned in creator politics. Thanks for watching the pivot from protector to performer. No receipts, just red flags and live streams. She didn't save the babies, she saved her storyline. Spectacle wins when silence should have spoken. Archive locked, drop complete.